How's it going, my homies? Welcome back to another episode of LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Today we're going to be looking at the extra minifigures. Some of these shouldn't even count as minifigures. They're a little weird. I'll be ranking them based off how cool I think the minifigure is and how much I want to play as them. There's 81 different figures here we get to look at. Make sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And let's get into it. Starting us off at number 81, we got Willrow Hood. He doesn't have a weapon. He just carries around this little mug. And he's just a guy. He's got the stupid hair, and he has not really much detail, so I don't really care. In number 80, we got Tamiri Blog. I mean, it's a little kid. He's got a little nice looking hay sort of coat, and he's got a hat. And that's about it. Next up at number 79, we got D.O. He's not the coolest looking droid. It's just too small. He doesn't really do anything. It's kind of boring to play as. And then number 78, we have D.O. again. He's just got a Santa hat on. This is the holiday edition. And I just like this a little bit more because it's something. It's something else. Then at number 77, we got Roger. Like, just random pieces were thrown together and boom, you got a battle droid. Like, I feel like you could find this in someone's random Lego bin in their basement. Next up, we got 8D8. It's the droid from Jabba's palace that's like in the torture chamber. I don't like it because it doesn't look like it does in the movie. It's like not even the same, not even remotely the same. In number 75, we got another droid that I do not even care about. We got AD4M. His body is different. It's a different body shape, a different head. It's better than the other ones, but I'm not gonna play as this, like, really. At 74, we got Yeast. He's an alien guy. The only thing interesting about this figure is the head. The head is cool, and I like his little fish fins coming out the side of his head. They're all right. In number 73, we got Nambi Ghima. I actually like the blue, the teal, and then the yellow. It looks nice. There's some cool detail on the front. She's got a nice little necklace. It's good for what it is. Next up, we got the Master Codebreaker. It's a man in a nice suit with some clothes. Not gonna play as him. His clothes do be looking fancy as hell, though. He looks pretty fly. Next up, we got the Pit Droid. I don't mind the droid. It's okay. The only thing I don't like about this is the laugh that they make every 5 seconds. Whenever I hear them laughing, like, throughout the game, I'm like, just please shut up. I need to kill you right now. Be quiet. In number 70, we got Lobot. Lobot is a person. He's a dude. He's got some clothes on. I guess, like, the only thing that stands out about this fella is the little control board he's got on the back of his head. Back with more droids. At number 69, we got EV9D9 Supervisor droid from Jabba's palace.
You're a feisty little one.
I like the red. He's got an interesting looking head, and it looks accurate. At number 68, we got LC24. He's like a Gonk droid on steroids. He's got a ton of pieces. Like, it's really detailed, but like, I'm not gonna play as it. Like, look at it. Like, what the hell is this? It's a monstrosity is what it is. Speaking of disgusting, at number 67, we got Greeta Jendowanian. There is cool detail. Yes. Did I ever want to see a sexy version of Greedo? No, I didn't. I really didn't. Why is she walking like that too? Like, I don't want to see this. Next up, we got Gasgano. This dude is a Podracer. He's got like 4 arms. He's got a nice little jacket on, little goggles. The hat is pretty awesome. There's some pretty cool detail on there. He's got like a little spike on top. So here we have Malakili. This is the Rancor keeper. He's got a nice little hood, and they did a good job at like showing his fat. He is a fat ass minifigure. Like, look at this dude. He's a chonky looking fella. At number 64, we got Anakin as a pilot. Not really a fan of this figure. Just because the helmet and the goggles basically like cover up all the detail that is his face and head. Also because like the helmet's just kind of boring. Here we have Alcida Auka. She looks like a fine young lady. She's got some nice white robes on, little hairpiece. It's basically a turtle in a wedding dress. That's all you gotta know for this character. At number 62, we got Grebe Korora. This Star Wars turtle's got some more clothes on, some more fancy looking things. He's got a hat, and then he's also got a weapon. So, I mean, this is something. He's got like a little club. At number 61, we got the mouse droid. Like, it's a mouse droid. Like, yeah, it's a meme. It's a meme. It's like jump dash attack. It looks like an invisible hand is picking it up and like throwing it on the ground. Not a whole lot of detail, but like that's what it is. Like, you can't really detail a figure this small. In number 60, we got Unkar Plutt. His head looks kind of weird. He looks like a blobfish, I gotta say. He's a big guy. I also like how the little yellow and gray pieces extend down onto his legs. Next up, we got Delso Prin. Well, he's a cool pilot. He's got some wicked looking detail. His clothes almost look like scaly. The only thing that sets this figure back is the helmet. It just looks dumb. Like, just give him the full helmet. Like, why you gotta cheap out on this guy? Next up, we got 21B. The shaping of his head looks good. I like the droids with the specific shaped bodies. It's pretty simple, but it looks accurate. Next up, we got the Gonk droid from the Holiday Edition. This is my least favorite one. It's just I like the other ones more. Like, he has a carrot sticking out, some, like, lettuce. It's a snowman Gonk droid, what can I say? But at number 56, we got the regular Gonk droid. Same idea, but he's just got no freaky looking details poking out. The only reason you're going to be playing this thing is for the memes. But my favorite Gonk droid is definitely Gonkatine at number 55. It's the same as the regular Gonk droid, but it's red. At number 54, we got Podracer Anakin. The detail is starting to show itself a little bit more. So you can see the goggles on his face. The helmet's cool. It's like a rebel pilot helmet sort of thing. And then at number 53, we got Anakin from episode 1. This is just, he's got no helmet on, and I like this one the most. At number 52, we got Shmi. I feel so bad for Shmi. She's such a good mom, and she deserved better. We need more Shmi fans. If you're a Shmi fan, let me know in the comments, because I need to know how many Shmi fans are out there. At number 51, we got the Sith Acolyte. This figure is cool if you want to be playing as a shadow. He's got like a couple gray lines on the front, and then that's it. If there was some more detail, it'd be a lot higher up on this list, but like there's not. So here you go. In 50th place, we got Rat's Tyerell. I like the head. I like his little horn. The goggles take up the whole face, and I just want to see the face. I don't really care about the goggles. Get rid of the goggles, please. At number 49, we got Mahonic. It's another one of these weird aliens. I like the darker brown sort of look he's got. I don't really know if it's like armor, but like he's got like these gray sort of like plates on, and it looks awesome. Like it goes really, the colors go really well together. At number 48, we got a little piggy. The Ugnaughts okay. He's got some little overalls. It's the head. I like the head. I'd say he's kind of a freak. He's a freaky pig with facial hair. Here we got Ody Mandrell. He's got like purple, yellow, and blue details on his head and arms. Then he has a little helmet, and then he's got some cute little ears, and then he's got some little wraps around his feet. He's a cool guy. At number 46, we got Babu Frick. There's a lot of detail put into this little thing. I can't even really look at his details because he's so tiny. Does he even have clothes on? I can't even tell. Who knows, really? In number 45, we got young Boba Fett. I like his hair. He's got some cool blue clothes on. They go well together. And then the belt that goes all the way around is pretty cool. He's a smug looking guy. And then here is his dad, sort of. Jango Fett as a clone at number 44. I do like his clothes a little bit better. And then his hair. I like the hair better. So at number 43, we got Bobbajo. What the hell is this thing? It's like an old giraffe looking geezered. I don't really know what's going on with that backpack of his. It looks like it's a cage full of snakes. It's a cool build, I guess, but it's really weird. At number 42, we got the Senate Guard. This minifigure was such a disappointment. These things in the original Clone Wars looked amazing. If this figure looked anything like those, like number one on this list, guaranteed. At number 41, we got old Luke with a raincoat. This figure might as well just be a Jedi because he has like a little staff thing that does the exact same thing as a lightsaber. He just can't throw it. And he's also still able to use the Force. Next up, we got Sai Snoodles. She's a frog with a giant ass mouth, okay? It actually looks like she's got two mouths. Little lipstick sort of port where she sings from. And then if you look closer, she's got like teeth. And it looks like she has like two mouths. In number 39, we got Cloud. This is a minifigure somehow. He looks like a blob of... I don't even know what he looks like. He just looks like a... I don't know. He's got some interesting little tentacle things coming out of his head. He's just a blob. He's a blob. I don't really know what his purpose is, but he looks freaky. And he runs weird. Next up, we got Ubla Malbro. I don't mind her, actually. She's got some interesting hair. It looks sort of like ice cream. And then she's got like 4 crab claw arms. And like, I'm not really sure what to make of that body. At number 37, we got the Weequay. His face looks pretty cool. His axe is pretty simple, but I don't need it to be any more detailed than that. This is like one of the only extra alien minifigures that like doesn't weird me out. In 36th place, we got the Mustafarian. These guys are pretty awesome. They got a cool helmet. I like the sort of respirator thing they've got, and then the helmet. The helmet's awesome. I like the helmet. The colors are good too, the orange and blue. So number 35, we got Mama the Hutt. She's a big Mama Jama we got here. I'm not really sure if that's hair or a hat. She's a quick little slug, and I like the little pink sort of details she's got under her chin and belly. Next up at number 34, we got Tion Medon. His head looks pretty awesome. He's got a cool coat, and then the detail on his front is awesome. Like the lines, it's just great. His little scarf shoulder piece thing, they also have some detail on there too. It's like little lines. It's cool. It looks good. At number 33, we got the first figure with a gun, Mr. Bones. I'm not really totally sure where he comes from, but he's got some bones on his head and his shoulders. And he's got a cool sort of black, sort of ribcage looking thing on his chest. And it's good. It's a battle droid. He has a gun. In 32nd place, we got Carbonite Han Solo. It's Han Solo and Carbonite. What else can I say? It's a walking piece of metal. The attacks are kind of funny. It's got some good details on the side. It's a piece of metal. You're playing as a piece of metal. Next, we got the Sith probe droid. I mean, like, it's really small. It's a small little droid. It also shoots, and his melee attack, he just swings a little antenna around on his head. It's kind of funny. This thing is kind of fun to play as. He floats around, and he's pretty simple looking. It's just a little floating droid. That's it. At number 30, we got Lama Su. Got a nice long neck, and then the detail on the front is really good. There's a little bit of purple in there, some red, the white. It looks great. And then on the back, there's also a little bit of a white and a little bit of purple on there as well. It's good. I like his little mohawk. At number 29, we got Figurin Dan. He's here with all his boys. Kind of like a fish. Got a little butthole mouth. His front and back, not the greatest. Just a little couple gray lines. He's got no detail on his sleeves or pants, but the head is wicked. I love the head. Next up, we got Fode and Beed. These guys are interesting. I didn't know that they had a tail. The heads are pretty good. There's quite a bit of detail on each one. I'm not really sure which one's Fode and which one's Beed, but I think I like the green one a little bit better, just because he's got the helmet. I like the mustache better. It stands out a little bit more. At number 27, we got Oola. I don't know what to say here. She doesn't really have any clothes on. She's kind of almost naked. It's a naked looking ass minifigure. And I'm not trying to catch a case here on the Lego figures, but I like Oola. At number 26, we got Salacious Crumb. He kind of looks like a bat, honestly. He looks like a bat monkey. Love his tail. I love his little beak and his ears. He's kind of cute, but like at the same time, hideous and lifeless. And he walks around like a zombie, and I don't like his eyes. Like, his eyes are creepy as hell, but he is a cool figure. Next up at number 25, we got Dexter. Dexter's pretty awesome looking. He's got 4 arms, but they're on top of each other this time. He's got a big old belly, big old chest, and I like his head. He's got a little ponytail. This is actually where the design for Pong Krell came in. Fuck that guy. Here we've got Sebulba. Sebulba makes me uncomfortable. Like, the way he walks around, he's just got his crotch up in the air, his leg, he's just showing everyone the business. Like, his legs are up. I don't know. This guy's a freak. For what he is, he looks good. The way he runs, I don't know how to feel about it, but he looks cool. I like his goggles. He's got some cool purple and like sort of tan tentacles hanging off. Here we have Bib Fortuna at number 23. This looks a lot creepier than he should be. Like, they did a good job with this guy. His head is disgusting. I do like his blue cape, but he also looks lifeless, just like Salacious Crumb. Look at how he walks. Look at his eyes. At number 22, we got Grumgar. This dude is massive. Like, if you're gonna be attacking someone, it's almost better to just like run around at full speed. And here is a size comparison next to a random figure, and he is a big chonker. He's a big fella. Here we got Jabba the Hutt. He's just Jabba. He's disgusting. He's a big old slug. Looks like a booger. Like, he is disgusting. Like, and they made him look disgusting, so I guess that's the point. And he has some interesting details on his head. All throughout his body, he's got little sort of tan lines to really show his blubberness. At number 20, we got Queen Amidala. This is an awesome figure. I really love the detail they put into her head. The helmet that she has on and her face look great. Her hair is weird as hell. It's like a balloon. It looks almost like inflated. The only thing I don't like about this figure is it kind of looks like a chess piece. Like, it looks like it belongs on a chessboard. Like, the way she runs around, Like, sometimes it gets stuck like this, and she's just running around with her dress stuck on the floor. At number 19, we got the Wampa. He's got hair, a couple of horns. Again, it's almost better to run around and do damage than just to hit things. The detail that he has on his torso is more so texture, which I would prefer over like lines. He walks cool, I like the way he runs. Here we've got the Imperial Probe Droid. I love the sound that the probe droids make. It's got some melee attacks as well. Just swings his little arms around. He's a pretty cool droid. He looks kind of like a floating little octopus sort of thing. At number 17, we got Rune Heiko. This is Nute Gunray's BFF. And he's awesome. I love the eyes. Detail on his front is great. Got some little prints on his arm. Got the rope piece. The green and black go all the way down to his legs. The hat is awesome. And then at number 16, we got his boy, Nute Gunray. I like Nute a little bit better just because he stands out a little bit more. His hat is red, again, with the cool eyes. And I love the way he runs. It looks like he's almost like holding up his robes so he doesn't trip. It looks hilarious. At number 15, we got Watto. His face looks so funny. I love when he flies around, his like little nose shoots to the side. He actually is always flying, which I actually prefer because I don't think he walks around at all in the movies. This is a great looking figure. I love how they've molded him to look exactly how he should. His belly, head, and wings is all like just one piece thrown on top of little minifigure's body. Looks good. At number 14, we got Jubnuk. This is one of Jabba's little guards, little piggy guards. He's got some cool armor. He's got a little helmet, some shoulder pads. He's kind of cute in a weird, ugly way. Love his teeth. He looks kind of like an orc. In number 13, we got old Luke from Octo. This was one of my favorite Jedi minifigures, but this time he doesn't have a lightsaber. He has that same staff. I really like the gold cape and how they go with the white robes. I love his hair and his little beard. He can also use the Force, so like he basically is a Jedi here. He doesn't have a lightsaber, so they just threw him in the extra category. In number 12, we got Poggle the Lesser. He's a bug. He's a Geonosian. He's like the leader of the Geonosians, and I love his head. It's so creepy. He's got some tentacle... It's like a tentacle beard. His wings are awesome. They're always fluttering around. He's got a nice little cane. And I love his little shiny chest piece he's got. It looks fantastic. He's got also sort of like a... It's not really pants. He's got just something on his lower half. It looks good. I really like the gold. The gold looks good. In 11th place, we got K2SO. K2SO looks like a Terminator. I love this figure. He looks great. He looks menacing. He stands there. He's got a gun, which is amazing. I love the eyes. They look like a predator in the night. He's got the little Imperial logo on his arms. Love the chest. It's a special body designed just for him, and same with the head. Looks great. At number 10, we got Max Rebo. He's the keyboard playing elephant in Jabba's palace, and he looks so funny, man. He's so cute. And don't even get me started on his voice.
But I can't seem to poke my head out without someone trying to take it off.
He doesn't really have a whole lot of detail on his torso, but he doesn't need it. Like, this is all, like, this is a perfect figure. I would want to have this in real life so bad. At number 9, we got Mas Amida. This is also a great looking figure. I love the blue head. He's got some awesome looking horns. He's got a wicked looking cape. The design on there did not have to be that crazy, but it is. He's got the same design on the front, on his legs and shirt. He's got some gold sort of shoulder pieces, and he looks great. I love it. They did not have to go this hard with this figure, but they did, and it looks amazing. In 8th place, we got General Grievous's Magna Guard droid. I'm so happy that they went with this version opposed to the old Lego version where like the cape or like they had sort of like a hood just like off to the side. It looks so bad. I love how his little staff like is actually electrified and it like reflects the purple onto the figure. It's fairly simple besides the head and the staff, but like that's all I need. That's all I'm looking for. In 7th place, we got the B2 Super Battle Droid. This thing is an absolute tank. The way this thing shoots, it feels like you're dishing out so much damage. It feels heavy. He also is fairly big. The only problem I have with this figure is the holes open on the back. I don't really like that. I love the gun on this thing. It's amazing. The fact that this is not a villain, I don't understand. I don't understand because all the other droids are. I don't really know. I don't know. In the next 4 places, we get the Praetorian Guards. Starting us off at number 6, we get the 3rd Guard. Basically, they're all the same figure. There's one that has a different helmet. So it really comes down to the weapons. This is my least favorite weapon. It doesn't really stand out to me as much as the other figures. At number 5, this is the 7th guard. He's got a bit of a different helmet. He's got sort of the flat piece on the top. But other than that, it's the same figure, just a different weapon. He's got the electric sort of knives that can detach, and as part of a combo, they sort of have like an electric looking look to them. And then at number 4 and number 3, we have a tie between the 1st guard and the 8th guard. These are the exact same figures, but I like their weapons a lot more than the other ones. They're like the big staff sort of spears. They're definitely the coolest. They don't have any fancy lights or designs on them. They're just simple, but they look the best. In second place, we got the Rancor. This is the biggest figure in the game. I love the head, the teeth, the claws, the arms. The details on the back are great. He's got a tiny little tail. The only reason this doesn't come first is because it's almost too big. There are a lot of places where you can't use it. Like inside, it won't let you play as this. You basically have to be in like an outside big open area to play as the Rancor. The attacks are kind of slow. It's almost best to just run into the things you want to break. It's a great figure. I love the Rancor. Before I unveil my number 1 pick on this list, I have a couple honorable mentions, since I'm not going to be doing a Scavenger, Protocol, or Astromech Droid video. So here are my top 3 of each in no particular order. We got RA7, C-3PO from Episode 1, TC-14, R2-Q5, K3-R1, R2-B1. We got Queel, Wicket, and the Tusken Raider. But what takes the cake at number 1 is the Droideka.
Master, destroyer.
The Droideka is my favorite extra to play as. You can roll around, you get around super quick. I love the little claw legs. It's got a cool head, sort of eyepiece, and then he's got like the little deflector thing at the back. Those little triangle pieces. He's got a shield. You are not dying as this thing ever. Also, you can do so much damage with this thing, it's crazy. Like if you need coins, pull out the Droideka and just go to town. He's also got some melee attacks, but like you're never gonna use those ever. I think the Rancor looks cooler, but when it comes down to like playing, this one's a lot more practical. And that will do it for the minifigure ranking videos. Thank you all so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. I know life's short, so I wanna live real, but how is it supposed